I'm here with Alex. Alex from Valiant, great company. We're going to get into that in a little bit, but why don't we just hear a little bit about you and what's your background personally, and where did Valiant come from, and a little bit of exactly what does it do?
My co-founder Richie, his dad has always owned and run small businesses. My own father's always been entrepreneurial, and so we come from backgrounds where we saw a lot of the pain that was associated with that, and also we felt like it was a space that had a huge positive impact on the Australian economy. It's been small business is a massive employment driver for employment growth. It gives people freedom and agency in terms of what they want to achieve with their lives and pursuing a passion. And that was really the basis for Valiant, a platform that helps demystify business lending for small businesses and helps them understand who they get approved with, at what rate, and why they would make a decision between different products.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it? It's a great, and I encourage anybody watching this go and just have a bit of a search online at the actual service itself. It's really terrific. It's interesting, Alex, because when people hear the word fintech, generally, I think anyway, people think of people disrupting and attacking banks. But you actually, by definition of what you do, you work with banks because you're sort of an intermediary, if you will, between customers and them. But you are actually providing not just banks, but you are providing lenders a different channel really into small business. So how do you think of the sector, the banks? Are we competitors? Are we partners? Are we just a service provider? How do you think about it?
I think one of the surprisingly positive things about running our business versus a lot of other fintechs is that we collaborate very closely with our lenders. And that's because we are of the view, at the core of Valiant is the idea that business lending supply, credit supply for small businesses is fundamentally fragmented. You deal with this incredible fragmentation of industry and segments for small businesses. The difference between someone operating a alpine ski resort versus, a tradie versus a florist versus a GP. They operate in totally different business models. You sort of run that complexity against all the different products and financial needs, from purchasing assets to short-term working capital to large business growth finance. And then you run that against the risk grades of customer. And we believe that it's just the natural state of the business lending market that there are hundreds of products that need to be in place out there helping customers. So, large sections of that supply don't need to compete with each other at all. What they need is scalable, low-cost access to high-intent customers who are ready to transact with them. And Valiant's role is to be the glue between all of those customers who are seeking to get access to finance and the exact right product operating in their combination of those factors. So it's been a very positive, business experience from that perspective, not having to be an attacker or an agitator in the market.